Loving Sairam to all of you. Welcome to Shri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. Let's learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblekar. So today we are going to learn types of profession part 4. Okay. So earlier we had done part 1, 2 and 3. Those who are new to this, please go to the previous lesson so that you will get the proper link of these fourth lesson. Okay. Now, what is a florist? Okay, a florist arranges the flowers and plants elements into a presentable design. Okay, so when you go for different parties, birthday parties or weddings or engagement ceremony, you take a bouquet of flowers, right? So who arranges that? It is the florist. Okay. So example of a sentence: florists arrange pre-cut flowers and flowers into beautiful bouquets and for selling. Okay. Then who is a housekeeper? A housekeeper is responsible for cleaning and reporting any safety hazards to the homeowner to manage in charge. Okay. Example: the new housekeeper came on the highest recommendation of our close relative. Yes, housekeeper. Now, when you keep somebody in the house to take care of the house or take care of the elderly people, you just don't bring somebody and keep in your house, right? So, there should be some recommendation. So, it should come through a recommendation only. So, a new housekeeper. So, you can't keep just anybody. Okay. Then we have the homemaker. Who is a homemaker? Yes, your mom is always a homemaker, right? A homemaker is a wife, mother who takes care of the house and does not have another job outside the home. Yes, it is a full-time job, right? And example of this in a sentence: I am proud of my wife. Although being very educated, she has opted to be a homemaker and takes care of my old parents. Okay. A detective. A detective investigates and finds evidence that will help solve a criminal case. Okay. So let us see in a sentence: a detective gathered evidence from the crime scene which helped the police to solve the mysterious criminal case. I hope you understood. Criminal case. The criminal case, what do you mean by criminal case? Some murders or some robbery, something has happened, and that case to be solved, police also requires some help. Okay, so these detectives do this. An astronomer. An astronomer studies planets, stars and other celestial bodies. Example of in a sentence: Sir William Herschel was first astronomer who measured position, angles and the instrument he employed is described in Phil. A baker. Who is a baker? Yes, who bakes. Okay, now let us see properly. A baker is a profession who prepares and develops baked goods to add to a bakery's menu. Okay. My mother was a famous baker before she joined the school as a teacher. Okay. So you don't have to be a baker itself, you can have baking product in an oven or anything at home also, and you can bake. Okay. A chef or a cook. Now, a chef is a person who prepares food after undergoing professional training. A cook is a person who makes food and need not have a professional training. See now, cook and a chef, the difference between cook and a chef. Yesterday we studied that. Okay, professional means he has a certificate and a degree. Okay, a cook need not have. So a chef is a person who prepares food after undergoing professional training. A cook is a person who makes food and need not have a professional training. Okay. Hope you have understood the difference. Yes. Now, Ram's extraordinary culinary skills secured him the position of chief chef in the star hotel where he worked. As a cook, my mother cooked delicious South Indian meals. Okay. An organic farmer. Who is an organic farmer? Nowadays, organic is coming up very much, right? So everyone is, it's a hype now. So everyone wants to go in for organic food, organic vegetables, right? You also must be opting for organic food only. Correct. So it's a good way of keeping your health very healthy. An organic farmer does not use artificial fertilizer but more natural fertilizers like compost, etc. Let us see in the sentence, my father underwent training in organic farming and is now an organic farmer and in much demand, which is in much demand, okay? A judge. Yes, a judge is a public official who is authorized to decide the final judgment of the trials in a court of law. Okay, so you might have seen in movies and all, the judge is sitting, with the hammer. He just does 1, 2, and 3 and says silence, silence. Yes, as soon as the judge comes, everyone is silent, and there his verdict is the final. A judge is a public official who is authorized to decide the final judgment of the trials in a court of law. Okay. Now let us see in a sentence. All 3 judges found him guilty of misconduct. Okay. So now you can make other sentences also. You go through different books and all, and you have to make, don't just depend on these sentences, try to make 5 more sentences of each word, okay? A model. Yes. So as soon as you see this beautiful lady, you came to know who is a model? Yes. A model uses their physical appearance to help a company advertise a product or to help an artist create or display a work of art. Okay. A model can also be an example. Okay. Now, in a sentence, the first woman on the ramp has certainly the qualities of a model. Okay. So, you might have seen the fashion show or anything. The lady who is walking first, she is the model. Okay. So, now thought for the day for loud reading and handwriting practice. Now, what do you mean by handwriting practice? Now, those of you who have been seeing our series earlier, they know what it is. I have told you to make a new book, and in the book you have to start practicing cursive writing. Now, why we are giving this thought for the day after every lesson which we are teaching is that you should know something which is, spiritual in life. And also it gives lot of, insight. And you should always go to different schools, colleges, your friends and all. Just write a nice note with your own handwriting and just, write the person who says this. Okay, you have to not forget the person who is saying this. You can't write your name. Okay. Yes. Your good work will beget God's grace without fail. So whatever good things we do, it will always be given God's grace without fail. It will come without asking God, What Sri Madhusudan Sai also says, that we should not keep begging, We don't want to beg every time to God, God, please give us this. He understands. So we have to just keep on doing good work. Okay? Yes. So I hope you like the few words which we have decided, and now we are going to see in the next few lessons also, that is part 5, 6 also we are going to see the same thing. So join us for this lessons. Thank you for joining Shri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. I pray to God to keep you happy and successful in all your future endeavors. Thank you and Sai Ram.